So guys, Nique recently decided to open up about the backlash she received after she linked up with NBA YoungBoy, and she explained that the situation quickly turned very negative online. So according to her, a lot of people started judging her without actually knowing the full story or waiting for the truth to come out, and she said most of what people were saying about her were just rumors and allegations. But instead of giving things time to play out, many people immediately started attacking her. She shared that it felt unfair because people formed strong opinions about her based only on gossip, and before she even had a chance to explain anything, the internet had already turned against her. She also said what hurt her the most was that the criticism quickly turned into personal attacks about her appearance. Nique explained that all of a sudden people began saying the most hurtful things about how she looks, and she said it felt like overnight people decided that she was the ugliest person in the world. Some people were saying she looks like a man, others were making fun of her chin, and many were pointing out different things about her face and calling them ugly. So according to her, the insults kept getting worse and worse, with people constantly repeating that she was unattractive and saying extremely harsh things about her looks, even though many of them had never met her or even seen her in real life. Now, Nique said the experience really showed her how cruel social media can be and how fast people can turn on someone. She explained that when thousands or even millions of people are repeating the same negative comments about you, it can become very overwhelming and emotionally draining. However, she also said she is thankful that she has strong confidence in herself, because without that confidence, the constant criticism could have really destroyed her mentally. And she said the situation made her realize how important it is to truly know who you are and not allow the opinions of strangers on the internet to define your self-worth.
You off of rumors. Like, I feel like all of this stuff was allegations on me. And instead of people like really taking the time out to let it play out, I feel like everybody just started attacking my looks. Like, all of a sudden, I'm just the ugliest person in the world. I look like a man. I got a long chin. I got all these bad things about my face. I'm just the ugliest in the world. You know what I mean? I'm just the ugliest, slimiest in the world. And that goes to show y'all, you get on this, you should really, and thank God I know who I am, because it was a millions of people telling me how terrible I look and how, oh, my face is not good enough and this is not good enough and oh, she's not really all that. I had grown men in my DM telling me to kill myself. I had grandmas and like fully grown, overly grown men telling me how disgusting I look, and all of this stuff. Was grown men bullying me about my appearance and all of this stuff.
She also revealed that the hateful messages were not only coming from young trolls online, but also from fully grown adults. Nique said she had grown men going into her direct messages just to insult her and tell her how terrible she looked. Some people even went as far as telling her to kill herself, which she said was extremely disturbing to read. So what shocked her the most was that some of these messages were coming from older people who should know better, including people old enough to be parents or grandparents, yet they were still bullying her and attacking her appearance like teenagers on the internet. Now, despite everything she went through, Nique said the situation reminded her how important it is for people to love themselves and protect their peace. She encouraged others not to let the negativity of social media break their confidence or make them feel worthless. So according to her, people online will always talk and judge without knowing the truth. But the most important thing is believing in yourself and understanding your value. She said when you truly know who you are and love yourself, it becomes easier to ignore the hateful comments and continue living your life without letting the opinions of strangers control how you feel about yourself.
And it's just really important for you to be confident within yourself and know that you're beautiful no matter how many people, the whole world could be against you. And if you know who you are and know that you find yourself beautiful, then that's all that matters. They bash people daily for going to go get plastic surgery and changing their facial features. And I literally would be damned if I do and damned if I don't. Thank God I think I'm beautiful. But thank God I'm confident within myself. I love myself and know. Because the stuff that people would say to me, like if that would be my 13th reason why. The way people was going in on me, y'all, it would have literally been, if I was weak-minded, if I wasn't built for this, if I didn't do this for years, y'all would have drove me freaking insane. So, like, not all of y'all, but you know, the world would have drove me insane. So many different people talking about my looks, talking about like fast the world switch up on you. Like one day they can love you, you the most beautiful person in the world, and oh, this and the third. And one moment they love you, child, the next minute they can hate you. And they don't even need that much evidence to hate you. They just need a little swivel or something bad about you. And this situation really made me notice how many people was kind of waiting to hate me, or waiting for something to be wrong with me, or waiting for my character to be like, oh, it's like, you know how some people, I feel like I shine so bright and I do so much good and I'm actually a good person, that sometimes people hate that the energy that you give off. They can't wait for something to be wrong so they can jump on the bandwagon. Like people, it's just so, honestly, it was just mind boggling to me. Thank God social media is not that real to me.